Two ways. Number one, okay, and these are equally important to each other. Number one, you're used to a warm market. You're used to referrals. You're used to inbound. You have to transition from a friendly sale to a structured, purpose-driven sale, okay? Which is going to require you to start resisting the urge to go off on sidebar conversations about sports, weather, all the stuff that when you operate in a warm market. How's Skip doing? How's his wife? You gotta like be, got it, what can I get you information on, right? When you say blank, can you give me a specific example? What research have you done on us, right? Keep the by the way, your prospects like that better. They like that better than talking about sports and weather and all that stuff because you're talking about them. You're not talking about your product or your service, or you're talking about their problem. Where are you at right now? Where do you want to be? What's stopping you from getting there? Having that level of conversation. So you need to tighten up your process because that's going to free up some time. Typically, people that operate in a warm market spend 8 to 12 times more time on a deal than is completely necessary because it's this relationship-based selling stuff. And after about 8 deals in your pipeline, you're overwhelmed because you're having lunch with Ricky, you're talking to Jimmy about LSU football. It's a mess, right? So tighten up your sales process there. Number two, okay? So first thing, you're going to tighten up your existing process. Second thing is you have to, just like if you were going to start working out, you have to schedule it. You have to create a daily activity sheet because you're about to enter the realm of some new habits and activities that you're not used to doing, and you have to carve out time to make those calls. And it's not going to go great for you in the beginning. Might, it's probably not, because it's your first time in a number of years actually making outbound calls, okay? But you're going to start to get a flow. Hey, Rick, Matt Easton over here at Easton University. You and I are connected on LinkedIn. Hey, I wanted to reach out to you personally because I don't think we've helped your team yet, right? Can I shoot you over a link to what we're doing? Like, you got to get in those habits, right? Print out those ATC, your air traffic control cards, with your scripts of what you're going to be saying when you call, and then just make sure you make the dials. Make sure you make the dials. Start. I know you had said 60. I know you said 80. There are people on this session right now that are doing well over 100. Don't do that. That's the equivalent of going in the gym and putting 5 plates on the bench press. I want you to start and say, I'm going to make 10 calls a day. If I suck at them, I don't care. But every day I'm in the office, I'm going to make 10 prospecting calls. You're going to then start to get your flow. Also, what's going to happen is you're going to start to notice things where you're like, I have a question on this. And you can bring that back to the lives here, and we can polish up your talk track. I love where your head's at. Okay? Because all of these years when you've been surviving on inbound and warm stuff, we could have been thriving. Everybody that is doing great should still be out there evangelizing and cold calling and bringing business in without it coming to them because, one, you sleep a lot better at night when you know you can manufacture a lead and don't have to wait for it. 2, it just improves your confidence and it makes you make a lot more money, right? There's nothing worse than sitting around hoping a lead is going to come in or sitting around hoping a deal is, because your head is in the right place 100%.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. You got this, but let's start 10. I don't want you to do any more than 10 in a day. And then on the flip side, I want you to tune up your sales process. It's going to feel like you're being a little bit cold. You're not. Keep the deals centered around what's their biggest reason for blank, where do they need to go, where do they want to get there, all that kind of stuff. All right, guys.